The Phantoms take possession to get this one underway. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Tampere's through center and now in the offensive end. Lehigh Valley's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Passes on over to Sarasota. Puts it on net. Oh, what a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Puck moved over to McLean. Shot! Makes the save on the slapper. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Scores! Well, there's no kicking motion review when you kick it into your own net. Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team.
Well, he knows that he's coming in and he has to do something to make change because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime, but anytime you get a goal, it feels good. You feel like the team's buying in, so you're starting fresh.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Zagorov's going off for cross-checking.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Lehigh Valley's going to start with the puck in their own end. Dishes it to guard. The Phantoms played along the boards. And he makes a stop with the glove. Quick feed for Shabina. Ilves ready to go on the attack. And that's deflected. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Tampere's got possession at center. Shot! Turns it away. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
A little back and forth. Takes a shot, and he comes up with a stop there. Quinn's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Phantoms win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hundwick. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, what a move! Comes up with the stop. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Another face-off looming here on this power play. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Here's a chance. Denies it in front.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
And a great save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Moves it to Yakupov. On the attack along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Moves the puck to Shabina.
Sidorov's almost back on the ice.
To his teammate. Oh, a clutch save. The man advantage is over.
An effective PK, you have to read, be aggressive on those reads, and look what happens. They get a ton of shots on net.
Ilves got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. Great reach with the poke check. Ilves got the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Tampere's moving it up the ice. Now over to Hundwick. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Tampere's gained the line and into the zone. Grabs the puck at center. Pass right back. Avoids the poke check. Big time stop. Oh, and he whiffs. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
And he takes the feed. And that play's broken up. Tampere's in on the offensive attack now. The Phantoms have it against the wall. Works it across to guard. Battle along the wall. From the top of the offensive zone here. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Phantoms take it along the wall. Into the offensive end now. Looks to make a play over to McDonald. Scoops up the puck here. Lehigh Valley's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Jostling for the puck that is knocked away. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. And that one's picked off. Takes the shot. Denies him in close. Scores! He's on the board.
Well, that's a fantastic goal, James, and it feels outstanding, no question about it for him. I mean, the first of the season. It's the first of many, but most importantly, it gives you confidence in and around the net. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
The Phantoms answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And that's intercepted by Asplund. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. The Phantoms gain control of the puck. Receives the pass. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the late going of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Tampere's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Asplund. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Yakupov's going off for boarding.
Anytime you're in the dying minutes of a period, you have to maintain your focus, especially when you're shorthanded. It's all about creating some momentum and killing the penalty.
Hudwick's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Put it up the post! All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more, as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Fans, tonight, the home team is dropping $50 gift certificates to Delmas. Proud sponsor of tonight's game.
Opening face-off for period number two, about set to go. Ilves won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. The Phantoms will play it from the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Takes it in front. Scores! A power play goal puts them in front.
Well, and this was a huge opportunity that they took advantage of, James. They were urgent on the puck, but they also showed poise and patience.
Lots of time left in this period. Ilves got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Tampere's looking to break out. Tries to feed it over to McLean. Oh, he got rocked and dumped right into his own bench.
Well, he's getting a clear message to get out of here. The only good thing is it's his own teammates that can pick him up. Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Big-time play right there. From the blue line. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there. And now he moves it to Hunwick. Ilves got it along the wall. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sends it out front. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is...
Scores! And they
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Coaches and staff always preach that hard work leads to opportunity, and this is an exact case of it, James. Being hard and tenacious on retrieval and then finding an opportunity out of it, that's reward right there.
Ilves extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Along the half wall with the puck. And that's intercepted by Piero Zapatel. Oh, big time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. From the left wing, takes the feed. Handles the pass. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Lehigh Valley's gained possession along the boards. McDonald's going to play it against the half wall. Pumps up with the block. Sherbina's lugging the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Denied by the goaltender. Takes a shot. Oh, it stops him again. What a steal in his own end. Here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Sidorov. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Lehigh Valley's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Phantoms slide it through center. With possession along the wall. Great read with the stick. Throws one up to Sherbina. Iorio's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Turns it away on the slap shot. Tries to feed it across. Picks off the pass. And now he passes it to Morelli. Moves the puck. He got all of that hit. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. More than half the period has expired. Tampere's got a 3-1 lead. Lehigh Valley's got it in the defensive zone.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Goaltender is now at the bench. The extra attacker is now jumping into the play. Sends it over to Hunwick. Pinned up along the boards. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the boards. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Phantoms will play it in their own end. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the boards. Turned aside with a glove.
Chisokis has really looked dialed in between the pipes tonight, James. He's made the saves he's needed to, and his team has been tremendous in front of him, creating a ton of scoring opportunities, and a reason why they've got a great lead.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Ilves got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Tampere's got the puck along the wall. And that's deflected off someone in front. Scrum ensues along the boards. And screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Here's a shot. Dying seconds and he makes the save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Present your ticket stub for tonight's game. Receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. And we are underway here in period number 3. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Lehigh Valley's trailing in the game here in the third period, James, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort or not buying into the game plan. I feel like they've been urgent, they've been skating well, and of course they've dominated possession time. It's just a matter of having it translate to offense on the scoreboard.
The Phantoms have it now and makes the routine save.
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's a reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
Sneaks by the poke check. Quick shot. Blocker save.
Ayerson's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. Point-to-point pass. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Phantoms have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Ilves got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Piero Zabatel. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Piero Zabatel's got it along the wing. Feeds it down low. Slides it across. Makes a save. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Feeds it over. The Phantoms played along the wing. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And he takes the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fires it. Handles that one. Picked up along the boards by Quinn. Here's a short pass to Morelli. Puck picked up by Piero Zabatel. Tampere's got it in their own zone. Coughs it up on the play. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Handles the puck. Oh, that hits the cage. That's using your head. Driving right to the front. Too many bodies in the way. Delayed penalty looming. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Sub's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
The Phantoms get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Looks to set up at the point now. Big time stop there. Feeling the heat short-handed.
PKers has got to get their head up and get the puck down the ice.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shake some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Here's a shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. The Roadrunners are up next on the schedule here on this homestand. And, you know, I'll tell you what, you talk about traveling fan bases. They have one of them, so if there's tickets still out there, you better jump on them before it's filled by a rival opponent. Jersey's taking it from his own end. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Quick pass across to Yakupov. Nice zone entry from the left. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Gets the puck in deep. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass to Samsonov. Sidorov's got the puck. Moves it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Sokas has had a really effective night here, James. I mean, the stops have come in waves, right? And anytime you're under siege, you make the save, and then it can be quiet a little bit, and you got to come up with a timely one. I think he's been very effective. He's been dialed in, and you can certainly tell that his balance and positioning is on point.
The Phantoms have it against the wall. Lehigh Valley's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Ilves got the puck shorthanded. A shorthanded breakaway. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck in their own end. Ilves, look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
And that puck leaves the zone. Quick feed to Shabina. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
And that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Loses the coverage there. Moves the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Ilves got the puck. Through center. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. And he serves it across to Piero Zabatel. Intercepts the pass at center. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Piero Zabatel's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
The Orioles moving the puck through his own zone. And they get the puck out. Fresh set of skaters here as the man advantage continues to try to make something happen.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board.
And they send it down the ice. Moves the puck over to Yakupov. Lehigh Valley's got it across the line. Fires it on net. And he turned that one aside.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
And the puck clears the zone. The Phantoms have it behind the net. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, fantastic save! Lightning quick reflexes. Let's score! Right. The Phantoms haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Picked up along the wall by Sherbina. Can't keep a hold of it. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
When you're trying to claw your way back in the game, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Sometimes you got to do something different. Create some energy, and that hit is trying to ignite a passion or a fire under his team.
Takes a shot. Tampere's grabbed a hold of the puck. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Long pass into the neutral zone. Turns it away. Sends the pass over. And some textbook body contact there. Moves it to guard. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Big win tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time.
And you know how a winning streak continues, James? You continue to push and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.